my name is Tom Vasallo, and this webinar will begin at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for your...
What does it say?
With you shortly. With the average baby boomer reaching retirement, long-term care insurance is on the minds of just about all of your clients. At MRW Financial, we offer long-term care insurance to help you protect your client.
Hello, thank you for logging in. This webinar will begin promptly at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Attendees will be in listen-only mode, so if you do have any questions, please use the GoToWebinar app to type in those questions.
Sometimes 3 to 1, depending on the age, and a tax-free death benefit. We look forward to working with you at MRW Financial, and we thank you for remaining on the line. When you need a full-service independent broker and managing general agent for the life insurance and annuity products that your clients require, you can rely on MRW Financial. We're also here to provide you with...
Hello, this webinar will begin promptly at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All attendees will be in listen-only mode, so if you do have any questions, please use the GoToWebinar app to type in those questions.
Please continue to hold. At MRW, we're not just a product provider. We offer you the value adds that you need to succeed. Marketing support, customizable flyers, concept presentations, sample buy-sell documents, and more. Be sure to ask us about MRW's mobile app and electronic application platform. Please continue to hold.
Hello, thank you for logging into this webinar, Growing Your Business in 2020. My name is Tom Vasallo with MRW Financial Brokerage. What we're going to discuss today is how we can utilize a long-term care conversation to grow your assets under management and annuity business in 2020. We're going to give you some examples of some turnkey programs that we have available, but we're going to do something I've never seen in the industry before. I have 29 years experience specializing in long-term care. I know I can go out and offer long-term care to clients, have the conversation, and be very successful selling it. We're going to take a new advisor to long-term care, Marie King-Colbert, in our office. We're planning a workshop in January for her. She has never sold a long-term care policy in the past. And we're going to track every expense for that workshop. All the attendees that come in provide video updates to everyone that's attended one of these workshops. And then as the sales go through, we'll provide what the sales were and what the commissions generated out of those sales are. So the point is that this is a turnkey program that you can be successful in to generate new clients. We're going to show not only the sales generated for the long-term care plans, but also the assets under management and annuity business we've picked up. So what we really want to do is show you that through our mentoring, we can make you successful in this, and you can use it to acquire new clients for your financial planning practice in 2020. With that said, why do we have so much confidence in this? One, we're providing you access to proven turnkey programs. We have 3 different platforms, a silver, a gold, and a platinum platform, depending on what fits your practice better. We're going to provide you a seamless transition from a long-term care discussion into retirement planning, and we're going to provide you that back office support. You're going to have access to myself and others in the office that have 29 plus years experience specializing in long-term care. We're going to make you that obvious expert when it comes to planning for long-term care in your area. Why are we having so much success with this? Why can we go out on a limb and take a new advisor, make them successful in long-term care, and allow other advisors to follow along live? By the way, if you're in the Tampa Bay area, we're going to invite you to attend that meeting as well, so you can sit there with the prospects as Marie does her first meeting. She's not a workshop expert. She's never done a client workshop before. She's never sold long-term care before. This is an example of the type of success we're having with workshops. With this one, we had 40 attendees. We can generate anywhere from 30 to 60 attendees. And I'm sorry, when I say attendees, it's 40 buying units. The company we're using to generate the activity will guarantee the number of buying units that show up to your meeting. Not the number of RSVPs, not the number of attendees, the number of buying units that actually show up to your meeting. And oh, by the way, did I mention we're doing this without serving food? That's how compelling the long-term care topic is. The initial sales made out of this meeting, this advisor picked up $1.2 million of assets under management from new clients. You know, who knows how much more business will generate out of those clients. The advisor picked up $1.1 million of new annuity premium and $50,000 of annual target life insurance premium from this one workshop. Now, again, these were all new clients. These were not his existing clients. So he's, of course, going to deepen the relationship with these clients, and he will generate more production and more business from that one meeting. And those were just the initial sales. The attendance is being generated because of an unaddressed need when it comes to long-term care. Think about it. We as financial advisors have not had real compelling solutions to plan for long-term care in the past. With the advent of the asset-based long-term care products, that has changed. Last year, in 2018, I believe 86% of all sales were asset-based long-term care sales as opposed to traditional long-term care sales. Because of this pent-up need, because financial advisors have been neglecting this topic, that's why the company we're using to generate the attendance can guarantee the number of buying units that actually show up to the meeting. Then, of course, because of the nature of long-term care planning, we have the ability to excite or disturb them enough to meet with you. And we have turnkey workshops, Don't Go Broke in a Nursing Home, one regarding dementia, that will generate those appointments. And these are people that are motivated. They didn't come just for a free lunch, and you're going to be able to establish that revenue-generating relationship with them and show them the neglect of the current advisor's plan to deal with long-term care. 52% or over half of Americans age 40 or older said they have a great deal of concern regarding long-term care. So over half of Americans age 40 and over already have a great deal of concern regarding the topic. 48% of Americans age 40 or older acknowledge just about everyone is going to need long-term care at some point. And we'll see what those statistics actually are. 57% of Americans have experienced some form of long-term care issue in their family. So they've seen the impact long-term care has on a family. And because we as financial advisors have not been proactively addressing it, over 75% of Americans age 50 and older have never discussed the topic of long-term care with the client. That's why there's so much interest. That's why we can generate the attendance cost effectively without having to feed the individuals. That's why we're having such success, because financial advisors are not talking about the subject of long-term care, and over half of your clients are greatly concerned about long-term care. Now, how do we account for long-term care in a retirement plan? Well, if you're doing retirement planning, all of you are probably familiar with what we call Monte Carlo simulations, and we're not addressing long-term care expenses. Well, what are the chances a couple age 65 are going to need long-term care? There's a 70% chance the male or the husband's going to need long-term care. For a male, the average long-term care claim is 2.2 years. There's the same 70% chance that the wife or the female is going to need long-term care. On average, the wife is going to require care for 3.7 years. There's actually a 49% chance that both the husband and wife will need long-term care. And when you look at it for a married couple, there's only a 9% chance that neither one of them will need long-term care. What does that mean? That means for a married couple age 65 or older, there's a 91% chance that one or both of them are going to require care. How can you have an expense that there's a 91% chance is going to occur, and you're not going to plan for it in a retirement plan. And those averages for a male of 2.2 years or for a female of 3.7 years, that's just the average. Yeah, there's the short-term knee replacements, but you get into Alzheimer's disease or dementia, that's what leads into the long claims. There's an advisor we work with in Jacksonville whose mother's been receiving care for 21 years due to early onset Alzheimer's disease. 21 years. How do you plan for that? But honestly, how can you look at a client squarely in the eye and not plan for it if you're doing retirement planning? Imagine the leverage that you can create when you meet with a client. They have a current advisor. They haven't talked about long-term care, and you show them there's a 91% chance that one or both of them are going to need it. And then you start to model what that means to their financial plan. So we're all familiar with Monte Carlo simulations. I'm sure that's where we put in all the variables for their retirement, how much they have in assets, how much they want to spend, how long they want to live till. We run that simulation, in this case 100 times. In the example I'm going to give you, we run it 10,000 times, and we see randomizing the rates of return, and we see how many times they're successful and how many times they run into issues. So here's the sample retiring couple. We have a husband and wife, both age 65. They have $500,000 of non-qualified assets and $500,000 of qualified assets. We're going to assume one of them is going to live until age 95. We don't want to run out of money before that. They have annual retirement spending goal today of $65,000. They have annual retirement income from guaranteed sources such as Social Security and pensions of $40,000, so they have an initial income gap of $25,000, I'm sorry. We'll assume they have an income tax rate of 20%. We'll assume an inflation rate of 3%. They're retired, so they're more conservative now. They have a risk-averse investment style, so they're 25% domestic stocks, 5% international, and 70% bonds. We're going to assume that generates a rate of return of 6% and a standard deviation of 4.3%. I don't think any of those numbers are out of whack. In fact, we're only withdrawing 2.5% of their assets to meet their income goals. I mean, I thought 4% was the safe withdrawal rate, but I digress there. That's another topic that we can debate. What's the chance of success for this company, this couple? Well, if they don't need any long-term care, they actually have a 97% success rate. And that's the way most advisors are modeling these retirement plans. All right, we're going to look at just the spending. We're not going to model any long-term care expenses. And guess what, Mr. and Mrs. Smith? There's a 97% chance you'll be fine. You're not going to run out of money. Only a 3% failure rate. And for those 3%, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, what we're going to do is we're going to get together on a regular basis. If we see things starting to go awry, we can make small adjustments along the way so you stay on track. I think any advisor is going to be happy with a 97% success rate. This is what the advisors aren't telling their clients. Yes, you have a 97% success rate if neither one of you need long-term care, but there's only a 9% chance that neither one of you will need long-term care. So a 97% success rate looks good, but there's a 91% chance that that's not what's going to happen. What if just the husband needs long-term care? Well, then that 97% success rate drops to 46%. If you're the pessimist among the group, what is that, a 54% failure rate instead of a 46% success rate? And there is a 21% chance that only the husband will need long-term care. Well, what if it's not the husband that needs care, just the wife? She's going to need care a little bit longer. So now there's a 44% success rate, or a 56% failure rate for the pessimists. Once again, there's a 21% chance that just the wife is going to need long-term care. What if they both need long-term care? There's only a 5% success rate, or in other words, a 95% failure rate. And in fact, that's the most likely event to happen. 49% of couples, they're both going to need long-term care at some point. So you can take the same numbers that that client's current advisor is modeling and show them that that 97 success rate, in fact, maybe end up being only a 5% success rate or a 95% failure rate. When we factor in the chances of needing long-term care, that 97% success rate that their current advisor is telling them that they have, well, that actually becomes a 32% success rate and a 68% failure rate. All of a sudden, that does not look too attractive, does it? So what are the keys to success here? One, we have to get people to the meetings. We can do that. We can guarantee the number of buying units, and that's without serving food. Secondly, we have to excite or disturb them in the meeting with you. And third, we can then help you establish the relationship by giving you a turnkey sales process along the way. We have different ways to engage and different systems that you can use. I'm going to show you first a short video on the Silver platform. This Silver platform is going to be most appropriate for those of you that want to be defensive. In other words, you want to have a long-term care conversation with your clients so other advisors can't come in and use this system just to disrupt your relationship. Maybe do a customer appreciation meeting, maybe do some direct mail leads. So let me show you what is available in the Silver platform.
Okay, if you're interested in generating high-quality direct mail leads within 30 days, or if you're looking for a proven profitable way to approach existing clients about the issues of long-term care, the Silver level system may be right for you. The system includes 2 camera-ready direct mail pieces. In addition, you'll receive the rights to use the best-selling book, Don't Go Broke in a Nursing Home, custom personalized camera-ready, What Boomers Should Know About Long-Term Care brochure series. In addition, you'll receive proven phone scripts for both inbound and outbound phone calls. The Risk is Real Long-Term Care Consumer Workshop to be used with existing clients. Point of Sale, The Risk is Real Flip Chart. Point of Sale fact-finding tool, along with the complete instructions on how to implement the existing client workshop and direct mail lead system. And last but not least, a monthly 1-hour coaching call with Don Quante or one of his team members.
So this Silver system is really appropriate for those individuals that you don't want to specialize in long-term care, but you want to make sure your clients are taken care of and use it to generate additional meetings. There is a workshop available on Don't Go Broke in a Nursing Home, as well as direct mail leads. If you do want to step it up, you can go up to the Gold level system. With the Gold level system, we can make you the expert in your area, provide you a protected territory so you aren't tripping on other advisors, and really take the planning to the next level.
Okay, if you're interested in becoming the obvious expert for long-term care in your area and generating hundreds of high-quality leads from radio, television, and workshop leads within 30 to 60 days, our Gold level lead generation system might be right for you. The system includes camera-ready direct mail workshop invitations, camera-ready workshop newspaper ads. In addition, you'll have access to training videos covering the steps necessary to having a successful workshop. A video of Don conducting a consumer workshop. A workshop script, in addition to training videos that cover the steps necessary to convert a workshop lead into revenue for your firm. You'll also receive a video of an opening interview along with script for the opening interview, a video of a closing interview, as well as a script for the closing interview. The Crystal Ball point of sale flip chart that includes the opening interview fact find. Also provided are camera-ready forms, including sample workshop evaluation forms, workshop folder, sample bio for speakers, and all other necessary forms to conduct a successful workshop. In addition, we have 200 markets where, if you're selected, you'll have a protected territory and will become a co-author with Don Quante for an area-specific book on long-term care. You'll visit the Elder Care Media Network studio, where you'll work with a producer to record radio and television commercials and feature you as the local long-term care celebrity in your area. Plus, receive 1 hour of graphic artist time to customize material, as well as access to weekly group coaching calls with Don or a member of his team.
Now remember, with this program, actually Marie King Colbert in our office is going up. We're leaving tomorrow to go to the Elder Care Media Network and produce the commercials, produce for both television as well as radio. We're going to provide updates to everyone that attends these meetings on the success that she is having with these meetings. This is someone who has never sold long-term care in the past, never done public speaking for clients in the past. She's also getting involved at the platinum level. And the platinum level, one of the things I've learned with long-term care is you have much more success when you're talking with clients or prospects whose families have been through it. They've seen the pain of long-term care. They've had to deal with it with their parents. They don't want their children to have to go through what they went through. The platinum level, we actually have a relationship with Dementia Society of America to where we're reaching out to those individuals who are dealing with it with their parents right now. We can provide some crisis-based planning as well as pre-planning for them, all of which is revenue generating.
Okay, if you're interested in truly transforming your business and becoming a million-dollar advisor, then the platinum level million-dollar advisor lead generation system may be right for you. The platinum level system is made available on an exclusive territory basis. So once you confirm that your territory is still available, you'll want to seize this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The platinum system is the crown jewel of the million-dollar advisor lead generation system, and we make available all of the marketing material included in our silver and gold level systems, plus the use of the Dementia Society of America's The 7 Action Steps of Dementia postcard. In addition, you'll have access to training videos covering the steps necessary to having a successful workshop, a video of Don conducting the Dementia Society Consumer Workshop, a workshop script, in addition to training videos that cover the steps necessary to convert a workshop lead into revenue for your firm. You'll also receive videos of Don conducting both an opening interview and script and closing interview and script. The crystal ball point of sale flip chart that includes the opening interview fact find. Also provided are camera-ready forms, including sample workshop evaluation forms, workshop folder, sample bio for speakers, and all other necessary forms to conduct a successful workshop. In addition, for those advisors to secure a platinum level exclusive territory, you'll have the exclusive rights to market the 7 Action Steps of Dementia in your protected territory, along with a co-branding opportunity with a national charity, the Dementia Society of America. Significant savings on direct mail costs. And last but not least, you'll be invited to attend regular 1-hour coaching calls with perennial million-dollar advisor Don Plante.
So those are the 3 different systems that we have that are turnkey and available to you in regards to long-term care planning. Like I said, what we're going to do is Marie King Colbert in our office, who's never conducted a client point-of-sale workshop, who has never sold long-term care in the past, we're taking it. She's going to follow this system precisely. We're going to provide video updates along the way, not only to how much it's costing to do these workshops, where the workshops are being held, the number of attendees. We'll record the workshop. You'll have access to that. For those of you in the Tampa Bay area, we'll invite you to the workshop if you'd like to attend it in person. And then we're also going to follow up with the number, let you know the number of appointments that are generated, the number of appointments that are actually conducted, as well as the sales and the revenue generated from it. So that way you can see live the success rate that this system is having for someone that does not have the experience. One of the reasons for the success rate is the way we're doing the workshops. We're not serving food. We're able to get people there. And that's because of the response rate we're having on the topic of long-term care. So let me show you one other video quick of some of the testimonials of people that are doing the workshop, but I think what you're going to find is much more valuable along the way is the success that Marie is having.
I've been doing workshops for a long time, and I've done strictly financial workshops, and I've done Don't Go Broke.
On the other workshops that I was doing, we get anywhere between 10 to maybe 20 people show up for a lunch or dinner workshop.
Well, the typical workshops that everybody was doing 10, 12 years ago, the attendance dwindled down to where it was not cost effective to even hold them. But doing a Don't Go Broke workshop, you can vary from anywhere from 40 to 60 people because no one's actually doing that type of experience from a marketing standpoint. What Don Conte was doing and just was amazed at the kind of results that he was getting. What I like about the Don't Go Broke from Nursing Home program is that it really fits into my four-step program of comprehensive wealth management. After you do quite a few, you polish the, I call it the closing ratio of the evaluation was between 70 and 80% on average.
We've had times where 80, 90, even 100% of the people that attended the workshop actually asked to appointment.
It's the time and the money invested in the workshop. You get that back, just your deposit, if you will, or your investment after you close your first sale, basically, because the business that it generates is a larger sale or larger profit per client because of the immediate need.
So this is the type of success advisors are having with these workshops. Now, once again, we're going to allow you to track from beginning until end the success that Marie King Colbert has. She's leaving tomorrow for the Elder Care Media Studios on November 13th, and we'll be doing the commercials, doing some training out there. I appreciate everyone's time. If you do have any questions, please give me a call. My office number is 813-875-6331. You can also be reached on my cell, 941-587-8662. I look forward to working with individuals. This is not meant to replace what you're doing now. We're not asking you to become a long-term care exclusive advisor. We want to use the long-term care conversation to enhance the business you're doing now, to help you acquire new revenue-generating clients cost-effectively. Please give me a call and we can discuss options more. I'm going to be here to personally make sure you're seeing the type of success that other advisors have seen in this. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day. you.